No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 92. Cooktown 5:30. Paul Pelt stood facing the vice within Chris Watson's Cooktown Library's workshop with sledgehammer in hands, feet spread wide, and the head of the hammer a decimeter above his head as Balloony floated and Karen stood next to him. "All right," Paul said, nodding and lifting the sledgehammer a few centimeters skyward and letting it return to his neutral position 4 times. "You'd best stand back, KB. No sense in being collateral if I mess this up." "Agreed," Karen replied, "and likewise, there's a lovely pair of safety goggles calling your name as well, darling. Be a dear and put them on, won't you?" "Yes, mother," Paul said with a laugh, winking to his wife before taking the safety glasses from the hook, placing them on his face, saying, "You're absolutely right, of course," adding, "Safety first," as he tapped the glasses with his right index finger. "Stand back and I'll do a half-speed smash." "Standing back," Karen said, blowing Paul a kiss and taking 3 steps towards the door. "Far enough." "Should be," he replied, "at least for half speed." Raising his eyebrows 3 times in quick succession, he said, "Here goes," as he lifted the sledgehammer to head height, then brought it down slowly until it tapped gently on the vise. He repeated the slow speed, dry run, then inhaled, nodded, stood upright, brought the sledge high above his head, and let it tap the vise using gravity's pull without benefit of a mighty swing. He went through the motions without applying force twice more for rehearsal before adding a touch of upper body strength to bring it smashing down. "Woo!" he hollered. "That's loud and it stings a bit, but is what it is," before repeating his low force strike. "All right, now with some body English," as he lifted the sledgehammer high and again hit the vise, this time with twice the force he just employed. "Big B, what do you think? Give it a go." "Almost," Balloony replied. "Karen, would you please stand in the doorway? Paul, let's have you hit the vise one more time, full force, immediately drop the sledge, run through the door and slam it shut behind you. Understood?" "Yes, Mr. Belcher," Paul said with a chuckle. "Roger Wilco, you're absolutely right. Let's do a true practice run, then we'll try to hit a 6. "Mr. Belcher?" Karen asked from the doorway. "Shop teacher back in secondary school," Paul said with a nod. "Everyone ready?" "Ready," Karen said. "Yes," Balloony added. "Then here we go," Paul said, assuming his previous pose, inhaling, striking the anvil with great force, dropping the sledge, and running to the far side of the door, which Karen slammed shut behind him. "Ow, blimey," he shouted from outside the workshop, wiggling his hands back and forth. "That's not fun," he added with a smirk before bussing Karen's cheek, reopening the door and saying, "Big B, I say we do it. It hurts a bit, but it's well worth it if we can free you from Brentsy's tracker. Shall we?" Bus. Informal, archaic, noun, a kiss.